What up, everybody? It's your boy Avell Diddy back with another one. However you got here, whether you already subscribed to the channel, whether I popped up on your news feed, whether somebody told you about me and you checking me out for the first time. However you got here was meant for you to be here, so I appreciate it. Before I get started, if you can hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for the content. You did it? Cool. Shouts out to everybody who keep hitting that like button, that hype button, that subscribe button, sharing the content. I truly appreciate it. So, to you, I like to say, thank you. I truly appreciate y'all. I really do. All right, who we got up right now? We got 50 Cent and Monica Mayers up right now.
What?
Yeah. So it looks like somebody is trying to get in 50 Cent's pockets.
What?
Yeah, we got a woman who is willing to go to bat and try to take him to court to win some money. So let me read y'all the article. It says 50 Cent is being dragged to court by a woman who claims he fired her when she wouldn't commit crimes to protect him.
What?
Wow. A rep for the rapper adamantly denies the claims. The rapper is being sued by Monique Mayers, who claims she worked for 50 Cent for 12 years in senior operation roles across his various businesses until she was unceremoniously fired and then harassed and intimidated.
What?
So she's saying basically, for whatever reason, I don't know what kind of relationship they had, but it seems like she said 50 Cent wanted her to be a child. It says in the lawsuit filed by attorney Benita Joseph of Joseph and Norensberg and obtained by TMZ, Mayers claims she was working for 50 Cent when he was going through bankruptcy, and she says she was refused his demands to hide property in her name to help him.
What?
Mayers also claims 50 pressured her to file a bogus report framing his driver bodyguard for stealing his car, and it had $600,000 cash, which she also refused.
What?
She says 50 retaliated by firing her and forcing Forbes to retract a featured story about her before beginning a years-long intimidation campaign. So she's saying, you know, he was pulling little stuff he did for her, all kind of stuff, and then he started intimidating her. So, allegedly. She also claims in her suit, Mayers claims 50 used texts, calls, threats to punish her and silence her, and she alleges the retaliation has never stopped to this day.
What?
So after all of these years, he's still harassing her. It says Mayers suing 50 Cent for intentional infliction of emotional distress and invasion of privacy, and she's going after him for money and an injunction barring him from intimidating, harassing, or retaliating against her.
What?
So basically, when somebody does that against 50 Cent, she don't want him to go on his Instagram and do a whole AI video on her. I don't blame her though. Shoot, that would be one of my recommendations is he can't talk about me online, because y'all know how 50 get down. It says 50's attorney Renee Jane tells us they categorically and strenuously deny the baseless allegations made in a recent civil complaint filed by Monique Mayers. His rep called Monique a disgruntled former employee who was terminated for cause over 5 years ago. Wow.
What?
They continue. This lawsuit is nothing more than a transparent attempt to use this guise of a legal proceeding to seek an unjustified payday well outside of the applicable statute of limitations. So it's been at least 5 years since she worked for 50. Why is she just now doing this? And she's saying after 5 years, he still have people call her or text her and harass her. They ended. Furthermore, 50 Cent takes any of all threats to himself, his current and former employees, and any witnesses incredibly seriously. Contrary to the false narratives being peddled in the complaint, when these alleged threats were brought to light, Mr. Jackson's legal counsel actively encouraged Mrs. Mayer to go to the authorities. Moreover, Mr. Jackson counsel provocatively reported these alleged threats to law enforcement as well to ensure they were thoroughly investigated.
What?
Wow. So apparently, she was receiving some kind of threats from somebody. I'm not saying it came from 50 Cent or his team, but somebody was sending this woman threats. So they have to go back and see, well, who know he fired her, and who would gain from her silence. I don't know. It sounds some of it sound believable, but some of it sounds kind of fishy. Like, okay, she worked for 50 for 12 years. So she said once she denied doing that, the little fraud thing for him, that he stopped messing with her. Okay. So she's saying for 12 years he been harassing her, sending her text message. I don't think he got that much time. And then she hasn't worked for him, or she's been silent for 5 years. And she's saying during this 5 years she hasn't worked for him, he's still been harassing her, calling her, and sending her text messages. That's just kind of hard to believe. 50 has so many people that he's trolling. I think she's far down on the list. I do. I don't think this is a woman that we've heard about until now. You see what I'm saying? He got who? Papoose. He got Fat Joe. He got the old lobby boys over there. He got a lot of people he trolling with right now. Clarissa Shields. And to be honest, we don't even know who she is for him to be trolling her. So, but as far as sending texts, threatening texts, apparently she has gotten something. And like he said, I don't blame him. They saying that 50 Cent got his own investigators to find out who this is, because he don't want her playing with his name. Because 50 know if anything comes out on him doing anything, especially trying to intimidate a woman, he already know that everybody's going to have a field day with this. So, yeah, that's smart by him. He like, look, if you've been threatened, I'm going to go get some investigators, and I'm going to let the law enforcement know what's going on. Because apparently what she was trying to do was something slick. Well, I'm not going to say it was slick, but she was probably contacting him instead of the police to say, hey, look, this is what's happening, hoping she can get some money out of it that way. Maybe, I don't know. That's allegedly. But we'll see where this lawsuit goes. We'll see what evidence she has that 50 Cent was intimidating her and calling her and sending her these threatening text messages. It's definitely gonna come out, you know, and she better hope she ain't lying, because you know how 50 Cent is too. If it's not true and they figure out somehow she was finagling, he'll turn around and sue her. Even if she ain't got no money, he'll sue her. So we'll see where it go. I want to know what y'all think down below, though. Do you guys think that 50 Cent was being that idiotic to have a woman like this, to ask her to put some assets in her name to cover for his bankruptcy? Do y'all think he'd do that? I want to know what y'all think down below. That's all the time I got for this topic. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that hype button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And y'all already know we'll be back with some more reaction videos, some more news. Definitely gonna catch y'all on the next one, alright? Peace.